how I curl my shorter hair. I cut it this short about a year ago or 2 years ago, and it's just been kind of a learning process with figuring out how to curl it shorter. It is longer in the front, but then in the back it does get shorter. It has grown out quite a bit, but I'm just going to show you how I do that. So let's just get started. So I never blow dry my hair. I hate doing it, and I just don't like adding the extra damage. So last night I washed my hair and then I went to sleep and I slept on it, and this is, I mean, I've brushed it out, but this is pretty much how it looks when I wake up after sleeping on it. Sometimes I will have a cowlick back here, but if I just take my brush and blow dry it down, it usually does well. I know not everyone's hair can work this way. Not everyone can just sleep on their hair and wake up with straight hair, but it works for me, so that's what I do. If that doesn't work for you, just make sure your hair is blow dried, or whatever you need to do to prep your hair to curl it. So the only thing I put in my hair before I curl it is this Paul Mitchell Hydro Cream Whip, and it's from their Awapui line, and it's a little bit more expensive, but this is my absolute favorite. I've used this since hair school, and I've continued to use it afterwards. You can buy this at any Paul Mitchell school or Paul Mitchell salon. I think this goes for 20 bucks. I know it's kind of a lot, but it is my favorite. I love it. It works so well and it smells so good. So I will just shake my bottle. And then I'll put some in my palm. I'm not going to put too much because I am going to go back and put more in after I've actually curled my hair. So then I just pat the cream, put it in my hand, and then I'm just going to like scrunch it in there. You really cannot do this wrong. Just don't put too much in one spot. Then I'm just gonna brush that out. Okay, so to start, since my hair is shorter, I'm just going to take the main portion of my hair and I'm gonna put it back. And to curl my hair, I'm just gonna use a curling iron. I got this at a hair show when I was in hair school, so I honestly don't know where you can buy this. It is called, I think it's like Solano, S-O-L-A-N-O. I will say that this is not my favorite curling iron. I'm honestly just using it because I own it. I was using a Conair curling iron from Target that I loved way more, and it was $10. So anyway, so just a regular curling iron. I think this is an inch. But since it is shorter in the back, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in the clip because you're not gonna really see this, but since it has grown out, you can tell if it hasn't actually been curled. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's like curled and kind of up there. But when my hair was shorter, honestly, you guys, I would not even bother curling the like back of my head because you didn't see it. So from there, I'm just gonna let my hair down and I'm just gonna work in little sections around the rest of my head. So I'm just gonna start right in the front here with little like 1-inch sections. I'm gonna take my curling iron and point it down, and then I'm gonna wrap away from my face, and I'm going to leave out 1 inch of hair at the end. Sometimes the little clip will leave like little marks, so I'll just twirl my wand, and then voila! And I'm just leaving that end out. And then I will just work around the rest of my head. Okay, I have finished this side obviously, and I have pulled out some of the curls in the front, but the rest, like this one, I'm just gonna let them like kind of cool and let them be. I'm not gonna mess with them too much. So then I'll just go to the other side, and basically I'm doing the same thing. I am just gonna do it in the opposite direction. So I've got like my little 1-inch square, and I'm gonna take my curling iron and point it down this way, and I'm gonna wrap back. And I know I've watched a lot of tutorials for curling your hair, and a lot of people say to go like in opposite directions. That has just like never been my thing. I get it because you don't want all the curls to like roll in on each other. I don't know, it doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I haven't noticed that to be an issue. Sometimes yes. I don't know, I just like to kind of all go back in the same direction. If you do want to go in opposite directions, you feel like that helps your hair, that's fine. It's not gonna ruin anything. But I will say that when you are curling the pieces right in the front, like right around along the hairline, you always want to curl those back. You don't want to be like doing this one back and then this piece forward. You want these ones to always go backwards. And when I say backwards, I mean like how I just did. So like on this side, the hair is going back, if that makes sense. And then again, I'm just gonna leave out like an inch or two at the bottom. Alright, so I finished both sides and I forgot to mention the back. So basically I just look at my hair in two different sections. So from here to back center and from here to back center, there's two different sections, and I curl all of those just back, including this back section. They all just kind of go that way. But then like down the mid-center, I'll do kind of just like random whatever in different directions. Honestly, when I'm doing this look, I'm not overly concerned about my hair looking a certain way. I kind of want it to look messy, so I'm just not super anxious about or worried about how it's looking back there. So this is kind of how it looks when it's all done being curled. From here, I will just kind of like brush it out with my fingers. I don't like to use a brush because I feel like it makes it too brushed out. I still want it to look really lived in, so I'm just gonna like go through with my hands and just kind of soften those. And then this allows me to see like where maybe I want pieces to be, like maybe I want this to be a little more curled and not so straight. So I'll just like go through and find pieces like that and just fix them. So I'll just come down a little bit farther than I did the first time and just kind of like curl it back. And this side I always have trouble with, so I'll just find, I feel like you can't really see with this lighting, but I'll just find pieces that need to be fixed or curled, yada yada. Then this is when I'm going to go back through with the Awapui Hydro Cream Whip, and I'm just going to use kind of the same amount and just do the same motion. So I'm just going to get some in my hand, and then I'm just going to like scrunch it up. This is going to calm down all the frizz that I've created by touching my hair so much and with a curling iron and my fingers. It's also going to add shine back in, and it just smells so yummy. Okay, so that is basically all I do to curl my hair. Super simple and easy. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it was helpful, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!